Jerry Young, and I am a practitioner candidate here at NVC, and I'd like to welcome you to the morning meditation and thank you for spending this time with me. I'm going to read from Meditations from Ernest Holmes for you today. They are short and sweet, and I'd like you to carry them into the silence with the realization that divine life is our life now. And so I'll read these and we'll go into the silence, and then I'll read through them in the middle, and then I'll read through them again in the end before we come out of the meditation and gather ourselves for the service. Every plant that divine life did not plant shall be rooted up. There is no false growth and nothing for one to feed on. I am free from all thought of or belief in anything false or fearsome. I cast out all fear, and with it all manifestation of fear. A false idea is neither person, place, or thing, and has no one to believe in or experience it. I am now one with the perfect life of complete wholeness. Perfection is already accomplished. I am that perfect life here and now. Today I express the limitless life of the all-good. Today I manifest my completion in every part of me. Today I am divine life perfectly expressed. Every plant that divine life did not plant shall be rooted up. There is no false growth and nothing for one to feed on. I am free from all thought of or belief in anything false or fearsome. I cast out all fear, and with it all manifestation of fear. A false idea is neither person, place, or thing, and has no one to believe in or experience it. I am now one with the perfect life of complete wholeness. Perfection is already accomplished. I am that perfect life here and now. Today, I express the limitless life of the all-good. Today, I manifest my completion in every part of me. Today, I am divine life perfectly expressed. Every plant that divine life did not plant shall be rooted up. There is no false growth and nothing for one to feed on. I am free from all thought of or belief in anything false or fearsome. I cast out all fear, and with it all manifestation of fear. A false idea is neither person, place, or thing, and has no one to believe in or experience it. I am now one with the perfect life of complete wholeness. Perfection is already accomplished. I am that perfect life here and now. Today I express the limitless life of the all-good. Today I manifest my completion in every part of me. Today I am divine life perfectly expressed. And with that understanding, I would encourage you to begin to come back into this space. Feel the chair beneath you, supporting you. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your fingers and your toes, your breath in and out. And when you are ready, feel free to open your eyes. And I would like to thank you for sharing this time with me, and have a wonderful service. Namaste.
Well, good morning, MVC. My name's Robert Haynes, and welcome to New Vision Sunday service. Are you looking to connect or to grow, maybe to join a class or attend a meeting? Our many events are wonderful ways to deepen your understanding and build community. Many exciting workshops are coming up, so I'm here to tell you some more about them. Midweek Spiritual Connection. Join us as we live spiritual teaching by leaning into our current monthly theme, In Living Color. Facilitated by Susan Kirby, this Wednesday we will have enriching discussions, reflective practices, and transformative connections that can inspire a deeper understanding and connection of this spiritual path. Join the ladies of NVC for Women Connected on Saturday, June the 21st, as Megs Metcalf presents Let Them Talk, a powerful invitation to let go, reconnect with yourself, and release the need for others' approval. Don't miss this transformative morning. Please sign up online and let them know you're coming. Ready for real change? Join Reverend Karen in person or on Zoom for Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. And discover the missing piece that brings spiritual principles to life. Transform your mindset, your relationships, and your results, starting Tuesday, June 24th. And the second annual Jokes on You Bingo is happening on Friday, July 25th at 7 p.m. Save up your jokes. We are looking for fun raffle prizes for everyone to win. Scan the QR code or go to the link shown on the slide behind me. That one, yeah. To send your ideas and offerings to Marty Stevens, who will reach out to you to get you more info. To register and learn more about all of our offerings, please visit the website, calendar, and in person at the concierge table at the social hall. Sue Powell will be there, and stop by and say hi. That's it for now. We have a great service coming up. You're invited to stand for the congregational song if you are able.
No one else Good morning, New Vision Center. Good morning, online campus. Good morning, all our beloveds who are off doing something else in this precise window of time, because it is Father's Day. So we send a lot of love out to all of the fathers and all of the people who have done fathering behaviors, acts, sharing, guiding, mentoring, loving. Delicious. My name is Reverend Leslie Goodwin. I'm the Associate Minister here at the New Vision Center, and I'm delighted to see every face and to feel the energy coming off of the online campus. And beloveds who are watching this on a Tuesday or a Saturday afternoon or in 2027, we feel you. We feel your presence. So here at the New Vision Center, we like to open up our service bringing everyone's energy into the experience, and that includes you at home. There's no getting out of this. And the first thing we do is make sure that we are able to really give ourselves the gift of full presence, and that means letting go of anything that might distract you, silencing or turning off phones. If you choose to use a phone or a device, putting it in the least interruptive setting possible. And yes, at home, that means you have to put down the crochet for just a little while. I promise it will be there for you after service. So once we have given ourselves this gift of being fully present, what we're going to do is do a series of steps together. And what I think you'll find is that the energy in the space and the energy inside of ourselves shift and become more receptive. So we're going to have gonging done by Robert Powell. He's going to ring the gong 3 times. And I just invite you to let those waves wash through you and take you closer and closer to the center of yourself with each ring. Then we'll have some chanting led by our beautiful band. I really invite you to participate in the chant. If you don't like to chant, maybe hum just a little. Let that vibration work through you. We're going to have a prayer from our practitioner, Maureen. She's going to speak a spiritual mind treatment for us. We'll do a little more chanting. And when we're complete, I invite you to just feel into yourself and see what has shifted. Are we ready to begin? Let's do it.
this innermost chamber is this eternal current of love that is never broken. And it expresses itself through everything seen and unseen. Every tree, every planet, every person, and every situation is an expression of the divine. And what I know to be true is that current of life, of love, that eternal current is animating me in this very moment as I am an expression of it. And knowing that we are all one in this ocean of life, each of us beautiful individual expressions of the divine, I know that eternal current of love and life is expressing right here and right now as you. And in this space of knowing our oneness and knowing our unity, I speak a blessing and a word for this service, knowing that this service unfolds in absolute perfect harmony, and that each and every one of us is contributing to this container of love that is created, that creates this service. I am grateful for all of those who are in sacred service today, the stream team, the band, the welcome folks, the munch and mingle, all of the consciousness that goes into creating what we love that we call our Sunday service. And I bless and know that Reverend Jeff speaks those words of truth, and that eternal current of life is moving in through and as him as he expresses the message today, a message that touches our hearts and our minds in a beautiful and meaningful way. And on this beautiful Father's Day, I bless all the fathers and all of those that provided that fatherly love to people on earth, these human people, knowing that some experienced fathers in a loving way and some didn't. And we are all here to hold each other in that container of love and be that love for each other. I'm just grateful to know this truth that we are all one, and that eternal flame and that eternal current of life is never broken. And I release this word into the action of the law, knowing without a doubt it is already done. And together we anchor this truth by saying together, and so it is. Amen.
Come on home, return, return.
So it is.
So it is. Thank you. That's just magically delicious. And y'all do that together. There's something so powerful about the predictability of it and knowing that we unite together. The vibrations from the gong and our voices uniting and joining. And beautiful prayer. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you feel like I do. I wish it on you. Welcome to New Vision Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Sally Taggart, and I'm really, really happy to be your host today. It is a beautiful day here at New Vision Center, and happy Father's Day to all of our fathers. I want to welcome everyone. Oh, you're going to get highlighted, you papas. It's coming. I want to welcome everyone here in the sanctuary. It's wonderful to have you here, everyone on our online campus. It's wonderful for you to join us. I often am one of you, so it's really great. It makes me grateful for technology. And to everyone new, whether you're here or online or coming in another day and watching this, we welcome you. We're really happy to have you here with us today. And I want to take this opportunity to share a little bit about who we are and what we do here and how we want to show up here at New Vision Center. We're a radically inclusive community. And what that means is that wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome to show up here just as you are. We welcome you. We want you here with us. And we have some powerful statements that we repeat on a regular basis that also kind of give a nutshell of what we're about and how we strive to show up in the world. And the first is our vision statement, and I invite you all to say that with me at this time. Revealing the power of love. And we reveal the power of love through our mission statement. Again, join me, please. We teach spiritual living, and we live spiritual teaching. And one of the ways that we live spiritual teaching is through gathering. And I'd like to invite Reverend Leslie to come up and tell us about the summer solstice gathering that we're going to be having.
So you might have heard that New Vision Center is a community that likes to gather, yes? You might have heard that New Vision Center is a community that likes to party, yes? Online campus, in case you couldn't tell, the second yes was significantly louder. And you might have heard that New Vision Center is a part of Science of Mind, an organization, a teaching, a philosophy that honors and loves up every faith tradition, yes? So we have in our community, we have people who came from Judaism, we have people who came from various branches of Christianity, and we have some people who came from paganism. And we honor every faith tradition. So you know what pagans are really good at? Throwing parties. Out on the patio this Friday evening, we will have a fire, and the fire represents the sun. The 20th is the longest day of daylight, and we will be entering that moment of the balance shifting. The sun brings us energy and creativity and power and passion. And we want to harness all of that beautiful energy to honor one another and all we have created, and also to remember that there's the other side of the year where we soften into introspection and deep personal work. So please come join us. It's kid-friendly. In fact, we have always had children present at our solstice events. It's free for absolutely everyone. Bring your friends. We'll have a little bit of ritual, some music, some dancing. Lauren Hooker is going to lead us in chanting and shaking our maracas. Whatever you feel about summer, come and deepen into it together. 8 p.m. on the patio outside. Let's have a wonderful time. Yes? Fantastic.
Sounds like a wonderful way to welcome in the summer solstice. Now that you know a little bit about us and our world, we'd like to take a moment to specifically welcome those of you who are new to our environment, our congregation, or maybe you haven't been here in a while and you're stepping back in. In a minute, I would like to invite you to stand, and we'd like to welcome you. And the way we do that here, where we'd really rather come up and all do a big, big hug, because I'm a big hugger, and a lot of us are. You're a lot safer than that for the second. We're just going to invite you to stand up. And you don't even have to do that, but we highly encourage it. And so at this time, if you're new, would you please stand so we can welcome you with our applause? Online, you too. My invitation to anyone that's new or newer here is that I will be out in the lobby after the service at the welcome table, and I'll have a welcome packet and a small gift for you. Would invite you to join me there. Now, today being Father's Day, we have a special little Father's Day call and response. In front of you, you'll find a light peach-colored half sheet in the back of every chair. Reverend Leslie's showing up when those, okay? Share where possible. On online campus, you'll find the same document in the Keep Me sheet link, and that is posted in the chat area of the website. And I will start, and the congregation will follow. So it's going to it'll be self-explanatory. If you identify as a father or a father figure by blood, by choice, or by spirit, we invite you to rise and receive a blessing from this community. Come on, all you daddies and papas and those of you, thank you, thank you. To those of you standing, thank you. Thank you for being a living expression of divine presence. Congregation, now you say, we honor the light. We got it. For your steady hands and open, willing hearts. For the times you gave without being asked and stayed without being praised. To the ones who taught us how to ride a bike and how not to panic when we fell. You are more than a role. You are a reflection of divine wisdom and power. To the ones who rocked white socks with sandals, fearless and free. Whether you built a life, held a child, taught a lesson, or stood in the gap. Even in your imperfections, you've been a vessel for healing and hope. To the ones who held us when we cried, and cried when no one was looking. May you know that your journey is holy. May the divine masculine in you continue to rise, evolve, and bless. And so it is. Yay, dads, fathers. Thank you all for sharing in this beautiful representation of the reciprocal nature of fatherhood. We're so grateful to all of the beloveds who serve in any capacity that we consider father. And we are so blessed with our music ministry every single week. The Divine Groove, they are fabulous. And this week it is my pleasure to introduce our guest artist, Andrea Bula.
Caught between two worlds, sometimes I feel like I am caught between two worlds of love and fear. But God is and all I need to do is be. Peaceful, silent, blissful joy, I feel this in my bones. It's one small step from here to there, no work, no time, just letting go. Caught between two worlds, sometimes I feel like I am caught between two worlds of love and fear. But God is here and now, always here and now, and all I need to do is be. Sometimes I feel so unsure, I'm so afraid, I feel confused. My mind creates a world of hurt and pain. Then I recall that in those times I don't see the truth, just let it loose. The laughter, smiles, tears and fears are all a beautiful play. All I want to do is be. Every look from you is sacred, every touch from you is love. In every sound I hear your soul. We are below, we are above. Oh, caught between two worlds, sometimes I feel that I am caught between two worlds of love and fear. But God is here and now, always here and now, and all I need to do is be. All I need to do is be.
Andrea Ballou. Thank you so much, Andrea. Such a perfect song. Good morning, everyone. It is so good to see you all here today. And happy Father's Day, of course, to those of you that stood. What a wonderful, wonderful ceremony, a sacred ceremony to call this in to recognize you. And what I wanted to do today, it kind of seems like I'm the one that gets asked to speak on Father's Day. This is starting to become a tradition. And so I thought I would bring something back from the last time that I spoke, and that, ladies and gentlemen, beloveds, is the dad joke. So, and something I want to impart to you is that there is a sacred process to this. You have a sacred response to this. So for every joke that I say, or the punchline that is, you have a response, and that goes like this. Oh. You got it? All right, why do seagulls fly over the ocean? Because if they flew over the bay, we'd call them bagels. Dylan, I can count on you. I thought the dryer was shrinking my clothes. Turns out it was the refrigerator all along. I told my wife that she should embrace her mistakes. And she gave me a hug. I like that one. That one's actually pretty funny. And so, as that call and response, that beautiful call and response that Sally did, it is such a perfect setup for this talk, because although we are celebrating fathers in this community, the actual biological fathers of this community and beyond, we are also incorporating something more. So this today represents acknowledgement of that divine masculine, the divine masculine that is within each one of us. It is an invitation to reflect on those qualities that are inherent with the divine masculine, the protector and the provider and the stable presence, the compassionate witness. And so today we're going to be talking about one of the most significant paradoxes that we find in our philosophy, or at least I think it's one of the most significant paradoxes in our philosophy. And that is sort of a polarity that happens with us. It comes from, or at least it reminded me this phrase that we have that I love so much, and that is that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And the polarity is in the human experience on one end, and that spiritual being that we are. And so I'm going to be talking about that, incorporating the masculine part of that polarity. And I'm also going to be talking about another common phrase that we have around here: change your thinking, change your life. We even have a class that Reverend Karen's going to be teaching at the end of this month that is by that same title, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. And I am going to invite us into a different perspective around that idea, almost like a byproduct of that idea. And then for the namesake, or the title of this talk, Tool Time for the Soul, I am going to be bringing some tools forward for us in terms of our awareness and our being throughout our day-to-day lives. So, this message is for you. If you have ever been afraid to show emotion. This talk is for you if you have ever felt the pressure to be strong and feel like you just didn't have any of that within you. This message is for the part of you that longs to be seen, not for what you do, but for who you are. And this message is for the part of you that has ever wrestled with your worth, questioned your identity, or just simply wanted to feel safe enough to be whole. Did I hit them all? Yeah, I think each one of those I identify with absolutely. And so I am going to, the spiritual journey starts with each one of us in the conflict of truths. I love how you always put it, Reverend Leslie, the true truths. So there is a little conflict here with the true truths, and that is that we are fully human and we are fully divine. Yes, there is no separation of that. And for the purposes of this talk, I'm going to be talking about it in the relative and the absolute. And so with the relative, we have things, this human experience that we are having, where we can see and feel and touch It's where we build our stories of our life. It is our gender. It is our roles. It is our thoughts and our identity. On the other side of this, we have the absolute, where the eternal lies. The absolute, which is unchanging. It is the I am. The essence of being. It is beyond the roles. It is beyond the personality. It is pure awareness, untouched by circumstances of the relative. And so I think where we get caught up in this whole thing is that we tend to always want to be in that place of the absolute. That's always, especially as religious scientists, I think this is an area that we always get stuck in, and we get so fixated on this idea that we forget about our relative nature, because it is there. It is absolutely there. It is like we have this linear path that we walk in order to come from the relative and into the absolute, and there's never any going back. It's only just that, and that we try to consistently untether ourselves from that relative and immerse ourselves in pure love and pure joy and pure fill in the blank there. And that is not the truth of who we are. Remember, we are having a human experience here. And so there is these two seeming opposite ideas, or paradoxes, that, so to speak, and it is absolutely integral to our existence that they are one and part of the whole experience. That God, or spirit, or the divine masculine doesn't ask us to choose one over the other, but it asks us to integrate both of these ideas into our experience. It is like we are both the personality and the presence. Emma Curtis Hopkins, oops, that was his next picture. So instead of that linear path, we have that, it's actually one big circle of the absolute and the relative constantly cycling itself. It's kind of like our teaching symbol as well. Emma Curtis Hopkins says this: the absolute works through the relative, meaning that we don't deny the world, we infuse it into our being. I went to, it was a men's retreat a couple of months ago that was kind of a global thing for our movement, and Reverend Dr. David Alt was presenting there, and if you know who that is, you know who that is, and if you don't know who that is, he's a leader in our movement, and he is just an amazing man. He used the analogy like this. He said, "You are the sky. Your thoughts, emotions, roles, reactions, these are the clouds. The clouds shift, they form, they dissolve, they come in stormy, heavy, soft, and beautiful. Sometimes they block the sun. Sometimes they scatter into pink sunsets or roll in as fog, but always they pass." The sky doesn't try to stop them. It doesn't cling to the bright ones or push away the dark ones. It just holds. It watches, and it remains. When we forget our true nature, when we get caught up in that judgment, in that restless anxiety, those are the clouds. Real? Yes. Permanent? No. Only temporary. So and Pema Chodra totally nailed this one when she said, "You are the sky, everything else is just the weather." And so how do we incorporate this paradox into the experience of the masculine, or the masculine archetype? The divine masculinity is in constant relationship with its shadow. Some may refer to this as toxic masculinity, but it is always something that is dancing. And the polarity here is between power and humility, and it is with grabbing or pulling or pushing and surrendering. When it is disconnected, again, the masculine grabs and it pushes. And when it is integrated, it listens and it stabilizes and it serves. And so how do we integrate all of this? How do we integrate the relative and the absolute into our experience without that place of shame or fear around being stuck in that human reality? How do we do all this? Well, it comes from another thing that I was mentioning in my opening, that we have that phrase, change your thinking, change your life. Well, I am going to talk about a different idea to reframe this content or this phrase, and in no way am I bashing change your thinking, change your life. It's almost like a byproduct of this kind of idea, and that is love your thinking and watch your life expand. Or it's for simplicity purposes, love your thinking, love your life. So we have our thoughts, even the messy ones, when we have our thoughts, even the messy ones, it kind of creates a space for us. It is like being with an infant when they are upset, or being with a friend when they are in that place of pain or sickness. We hold the presence for them when we are with them. And it is just the same thing for our thoughts. We hold the presence. We don't shame what pops up for us. We just be with it. Allow it to happen, not shame it, just be with it. So most of you know my story. When I came home from San Jose, I started doing odd things. I started doing some odd things. I'm doing like a bunch of handyman work, and in my idle times, I've been driving for Uber. And it has been one of those experiences that has been so transformative for me. It has been a wonderful experience. And a couple of weeks ago, I had a particular experience that I want to share with you today. And that is, so I'm sitting in my car. You have your phone propped up on the Uber app. And when a ride request comes in, it'll blink on your phone, and you either accept it or don't accept it. Also, what happens when it pops up is that it shows you the location of the individual and how long the ride will take. So I saw this pop up, I hit, and I noticed that it was in a, how do I put this? It was in a kind of a sketchy part of Mesa. Okay, and then I accepted it, and I found the name of the person was Tyrone. And you know what the first thing that happened to me was? I said, nope. It was like this knee-jerk reaction of fear and unknown, and that's what I did. And there was a period of time that seemed longer than it probably was. It was probably like 5 seconds of where I began this inner monologue with myself that said, this is not who you are. This isn't who you are. The truth of the matter is that you are love, you are loving, you are an instrument for the divine to work in and through you in all places, in all circumstances. And it was that immediate shift of my consciousness and absolutely started my way out to pick up this gentleman, Tyrone. And so when I arrived at the location, it was a McDonald's, and he was waiting for me. And he comes into my car, and the first thing that he says is, oh, thank you so much for picking me up. He's just truly grateful for me just picking him up. And I said, absolutely, come on in. And I start driving, and this guy is just bouncing off the walls. He said, my manager just told me that I passed the manager's exam. And it was like a 4-hour exam, and I studied for weeks and weeks on it, and he just told me that I passed it. And so we started celebrating this whole thing that he did, and then he said that, he's like, and if you were to ask me 3 years ago where I would be right now, I would absolutely said, I suspect I'm going to be dead. Because he said he was an addict, and and he had been in and out of recovery 4 times, and then this 5th time, it stuck. This 5th time, it was just about a year ago when I picked him up that day, and I asked him, what is it that made the difference this time? And he said, I have the unconditional love of my fiance, and I passed this threshold of recognizing that I'm a good man. And it's like, oh my God. And so for the next 20 minutes of this ride, the car was lit up with this amazing conversation. And I tell you, and I was up there tearing up, and he's behind me, and I'm glad for that, because I simply experienced absolute joy listening to it. And as he was leaving, I gave him my minister's card. And I said, when you guys get married, you call me, and I will facilitate that for free. And he said, and call me anytime if you need to. And it was just this wonderful, wonderful experience. And I almost said no to it. I almost said no to it. That 5-second moment in the Uber reminded me that transformation isn't a process of fixing. It is a moment of awareness. That 5 seconds was not a shaming one. It was one of just taking a step back and going, isn't that interesting? I wonder where that thought came from. And so today, in the spirit of Father's Day, I brought with me some tools. So, there is something that I want to make very, very clear, is that these particular tools are not for fixing anything. These are tools for awareness. And although I can probably speak to each one of these in a metaphoric way, I'm just going to stick to 3. So I'll start with this guy. This is a level, and it represents finding our equilibrium, just like the polarities of the relative and the absolute. We want to be somewhere in that middle spot. So my question to you is, where is your bubble? Where is your bubble? The next one is a stud finder. And I have to calibrate it, so. It's working. The stud finder represents the discernment over assumption. It keeps us from guessing where to drill and to drilling a whole bunch of holes that don't go anywhere. And when we act from assumption or fear, we miss the deeper truth. When we pause and we pray and we meditate, we find real support beneath the surface. That is the stud finder. And last, I have a measuring tape, and there is a very important measurement that takes place here, and it's this one. It is that measurement from the head to the heart. And this length of tape is so important. This is that gap for which we find ourselves sometimes from a knee-jerk reaction of perhaps feeling some shame to that place of stepping back and finding the truth of who we really are. That's the tape measure. Maybe in a couple of months I'll go over this one. And so to conclude the talk today, I love ChatGPT. It's like one of my favorite tools now. And so what I did is I plugged in my talk into ChatGPT and I said, would you please write me a poem in the spirit of Rumi that summarizes this? And here's what it said. This day is not just for fathers. It is for the ones who have shown up, even when unsure of their place. You are the sky, not the storm passing through. You are the presence beneath the role and still beneath the name. You are not becoming, you are remembering. The divine masculine is not a badge to earn, but a truth to embody. Rooted in being, rising in love, already whole, already home. Let's take it into prayer. And so I recognize in this moment that there truly is that one essence, the divine masculine spirit, the divine feminine. It is pure love, pure joy. It is the I am, the absolute. And I recognize even in this human form that I too am part of this wholeness, that within me is that undeniable connection, embodiment that says, yes, I am absolute. There is nothing separating from me from this truth. And so it is coming from a place of love and joy that I speak a word into this service today, knowing, in this community today, knowing that there is truly a knowing that by loving our thinking, we expand, we see clearly, we see abundance and unconditional love. We see all that is available to us right here and right now, and we enjoy it from this human body in every way, shape, and form. And so I give grateful thanks for these beloveds before me. I give grateful thanks for this truth rising within each one of us. I give grateful thanks for it all. And I release this word of that universal law that says yes. I release it in faith. And together we know this truth by saying together, and so it is.
the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God, I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait in these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God, I find myself. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God, I find God, I find myself.
When I'm teaching practitioner training, one of the things we talk about a lot is the divine paradox, this polarity that is always present for all of us. And this is an opportunity that we all have to step into that, because while we are living these physical human being lives in this manifest world, there are bills to pay. There's a mortgage for this center, and there are ministers who are very attached to getting their paychecks. And there are air conditioning bills and all the things of life. And in the absolute, there is the absolute unconditional love that one has when they're part of a spiritual community like this. In the relative, there is bank accounts and prayerfulness and all the little pieces of our world. And in the absolute, there is the recognition of the I am and the opening to that deepest truth inside of ourselves. And we step into recognizing those pieces of ourselves on that high, beautiful consciousness place by stepping in the physical. It's not either or. It is the both and. And so in our offering time, We each get the opportunity to feel into ourselves, what is mine to give this day? Is it a financial gift? Is it a prayerfulness gift? Is it a moment of high consciousness? Here in the physical room, we have these beautiful containers that you can bring gifts up to. You'll notice in the seat backs in front of you, we have tithing cards. Thank you, Dylan, beautiful. We have auto tithing cards. If you give in a different way and want to participate anyway, grab one of those cards. And if it is not your day to give anything other than prayer, please give yourself the gift of participation. Online, you have links that you can click to open up how to give online. And everyone has the capacity to give high consciousness and deep blessings. And so I invite you to hold to your heart whatever is yours to give this day. And repeat after me. This gift I give is love in action. I give it in joy. I give it with power. I know that I'm deeply blessed. So I gratefully give. And we share together in a blessing over every gift and every giver, every penny and every prayer, knowing that all of it comes together powerfully and beautifully for the support of every single person who calls New Vision Center home or a friend, and it ripples out into baristas and cashiers and coworkers and family members and friends, and we can feel that love ripple and ripple and ripple and ripple until it covers the whole world and beyond. And that I call deeply, deeply good. And so it is.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
Reverend Jeff, thank you. What a wonderful Father's Day gift. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Our divine groove, I'd like you all to join me in thanking Vic Kottner on bass, Fred Alweg on drums, Jack Saba on the guitar, Jackie Lee on keyboard vocals, Andrea Ballou, my apologies for the mispronunciation. Thank you for your gift. And our music director, Frank Smith, on keyboards. And flute, oh my gosh, that flute, what a gift. Thank you for sharing. Now, it's appropriate on this Father's Day to invite all who identify as male to the men's group. That happens every first and third Thursday of the month. This coming Thursday, June 19th, the men's group will be meeting on campus at 6:30 in the Education Building in Room 3. Please join them. And inquiries, if you want more information about that, can be sent to mensgroup@newvisioncsl.org, or find a couple of men around here and ask them about it. You might want to join that group. It is time for our youth and family to come in and join us at this time.
Good morning. So today we talked about loving ourselves, showing up with that love and kindness, pouring into ourselves. And to help us bring that vision to life, we read the story, I Like Seeing Me. And this is written by none other than Sally Taggart.
Thank you so much.
So we saw how we can see ourselves throughout the day and just ways to pour into ourselves with that loving kindness. So MJ is going to start off our affirmation.
God is love and kindness. I am love and kindness.
I know God sees me, and so do I. I am grateful for who I am. Oh, I release this prayer, and so it is.
So it is. Thank you so much. All right. That was wonderful. Thanks for sharing my book. That made me feel really special. Thank you. I'd like at this time to invite all of our practitioners and ministers to the platform. And while they're coming up, I would like to invite all of you to consider whether today would be a day that you would like to receive a one-on-one prayer from our practitioners over in this area. We call it the prayer zone, but we know anywhere is the prayer zone. Maureen will be facilitating and coordinating that for you, so look for her. And now, if you would like to please stand and join us for our peace song. All right. Please repeat after me our final benediction. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is all that I am. I claim it. I am it. Thank you, life. And so it is.